Place the stadiometer on a hard, even surface and ask the participant to remove their shoes and socks. Then have the participant stand straight up with their back toward the stadiometer, facing away, with their heels together and their arms hanging relaxed at their sides. Adjust their head so that it is in the Frankfurt horizontal position, where the lower rim of the eye orbit and the top of the ear holes is parallel to the floor. Lower the horizontal bar of the stadiometer until it makes contact with the top of the participant's head, and make sure the back of their head is touching the vertical bar of the stadiometer. Then read the ruler to the nearest tenth of a centimeter and record into the data capture device. If the participant is willing, have them remove any coats, outerwear, shoes, keys, phones, etc. The participant should ideally be in light clothing with empty pockets. Turn on the scale by either depressing the top where the participant will stand or by depressing the on button on the device, and make sure the device is measuring in kilograms. Once the scale displays 0, have the participant step onto the scale facing forward. Record the participant's weight into the data capture device to the nearest tenth of a kilogram, 1 decimal point. First, confirm that the participant is in the lightest base layer of clothing they feel comfortable wearing. If the participant is comfortable, the measurement should be taken under clothing. Stand to the side of the participant and position the tape measure with the centimeter measurements facing you 2 centimeters above the iliac crest, top of the hip bone, without twisting the tape. This will not necessarily be the minimum circumference of the waist. Place the end of the measuring tape in the participant's hand, push the button to release the tape measure, and walk around the participant doing your best to keep the tape straight. Once you have the tape placed at the proper location, pull it towards you and ask the participant to stand relaxed and breathe normally with arms at their sides. Measure waist circumference to the nearest tenth of a centimeter and record into the data capture device. It is then best to move directly to the hip circumference measurement before removing the tape measure. Have the participants place their hands on the top of their hips, iliac crest, or pelvic bones, and then slide their hands down to the next widest bony extent of their hips. This may not be the widest point of their buttocks. Place the end of the measuring tape in the participant's hand, push the button to release the tape measure, and walk around the participant doing your best to keep the tape straight. Standing to the side of the participant, pull the tape top towards you, measure hip circumference to the nearest tenth of a centimeter, 1 decimal point, and record into the data capture device.